Hello everyone. Let's quickly design an A0 size restaurant advertisement poster in Photoshop. So let us start. Here we have an A0 size document. We'll start creating our restaurant poster. We'll first select this ellipse tool and we'll create an ellipse which covers the entire document. But we'll keep it only till the half portion of the document. Then we will now apply a gradient to this ellipse. So here we have a fill and we'll select the gradient. We will apply a reddish gradient, red and light red, and we'll change the gradient style to radial and make sure that the light color is at the center. So we need to get something like this, and we'll slightly move the ellipse right. Then we will select the bottom portion of the document, which is currently white. We'll double click on the layer, the white background layer, so that we'll open the layer style dialog, and in the layer style dialog we'll select the gradient overlay. We'll reset all the values here and we will just apply a yellowish and orangish gradient. The colors we are going to use are yellow and light orange. Right. And we will also change the gradient style to radial, but here we have to just increase the orange color. The orange color is not appearing here, right? And then we will just reverse the gradient so we can see we got a nice beautiful gradient. We can just scale the gradient. Right, now it looks better. This is the starting point. Our design will be attractive if we use nice gradients. Right, then the next step, we will select this burger and we will place it on our poster. So how to select it? We can use the quick selection tool and we can just click on select subject. So here we have selected the burger. Now we will just move the burger and place it over here, and we'll just keep it on top of all the layers. Let's scale the burger. Right. Place it at the center of the document. Right. Now it looks better. We can rename the layers. So we'll just type burger image for the burger, and we can just put a red background for the ellipse, and for the bottom layer we'll give the name yellow orange background. It's a good practice to give names to layers. Right, now we will start with the title. The title of our advertisement is bun time. So we'll simply type bun time. We'll increase the text size. Right. We'll place it at the center, and we will change the font. We don't want the default font. We will use Comic Sans. The Comic Sans bold font looks appropriate for this restaurant poster. Right. And also we will change the text color to pure white. We'll capitalize the first letter, and we will give it a warp text effect. So where is the warp option? So here we can see there is a warp text option. So we will just select the bulge option, or let's select the fish. Right, this looks better. Bulge is not so interesting, so we will just use the fish style for the warp text, and we can just change the bend value here. We can also play with these horizontal and vertical distortions, but let's not change them. Right, this looks better. We can just reduce the bend value. The bend value has to be around -56 or somewhere near -60. Right. So here we have put the title. So we'll just give some drop shadow to it. So now it looks better. And we'll just slightly increase the size, and we will reduce the distance. Right, now this looks interesting. Right, the next thing we'll do is we'll put the website address of our restaurant, which is www.buntime.com. Right, we'll reduce the size of the website, and we will just keep it on the top right corner of our document. Right, we can move the title a little bit down. We'll select the burger image, and we will slightly make it small. Right, so that we can actually place some content in this red area. Then what we'll do is we'll now select a rectangle tool. We want rounded corners for the rectangle tool. Right. Then we will just create a rounded rectangle on the right side of the document. We'll change the color to pure black, and we'll remove the stroke. Inside this rectangle, we will put the text related to mail information. So we will just put mail to eat@buntime.com. That's it. We will reduce the size of the text. And we can just put it on this rectangle. Just we need to adjust the size. Right. Then we will create an ellipse tool. We'll give it orange and yellow gradient. We'll select the gradient style as radial and make sure that light color is at the center, something like this. And we will also give a white color stroke. We will increase the stroke size, something like this. And to make it more interesting, we will also give a drop shadow. Right. Then we will put some text inside this ellipse, the yellow ellipse. So what we are going to put? So here is the text. Order now 30% off with coupons. And we will change its color to pure red. We'll just keep it inside this. Even though red is looking nice, we can give it a dark red color. It will be better. Right, now it looks fine. Then we'll put the caption for our restaurant. The caption is, we'll first change the text size and we'll start typing the caption. The title is Bun Time and the caption is It's Fun Time. Right, and let's use the same font, and the color will be pure white. White looks bright on a dark background. And also we will make it italic, bold italic. This looks better. Right. Then we are just left with some content at the bottom. At the bottom in this yellow area, we will put the phone number. The phone number is required for home delivery of this burger. So we'll just put the text call. We will rotate it something like this, and we are using the same font, Comic Sans, for this. Right, here we will put the number, some dummy number it is. We'll place it at the center. Right, we'll place the address at the bottom. We'll select a rectangle tool, and we don't need a rounded rectangle this time, so that is why I have put 0 in this rounded corners input field. Just we will create a rectangle at the bottom. We'll give it a pure black color, and we'll just select the text. We'll just click here and we will paste the address. We'll increase the size of the address. Right, so this is the address. One last thing we'll do is we'll select the burger image. We'll give this burger image some drop shadow. So we'll just double click on the burger image, and here we have the drop shadow. We can just increase the size of the shadow. So we can also increase the distance so that we can see the shadow clearly. Our A0 size poster is ready. we will export our poster. To export our poster, what we'll do is we will first select all the layers. We'll select the topmost layer and then we will hold shift and select the bottommost layer. And we'll right click on all the layers and we'll select convert to smart object. We have converted all the layers to a smart object. So what will happen is, if we do some changes now on the poster, the original files will be intact. We are going to change the color mode of this poster because we are going to give it for print. And when we are going to give it for print, we have to change the color mode from RGB to CMY. So how we can change? Here in image menu, we have a mode, and in mode we have the option CMYK color. And then a message pops up here. So we will select don't rasterize. And here also we will simply click OK. Now we can see our poster appears a little bit light. This is the right color mode for print. And now we can slightly scale the poster, and we will go to file and we will select save as. We'll select the JPEG format and we'll give the name for the poster as burn time ad poster. Burn time ad poster. And we will save. And now we will check the final output. So this is the A0 size poster. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. Please do like, subscribe, share, and if you have anything to say, do comment. See you again.